And there we go. Hello, everybody. I forgot to set up the camera. Of course. There we go. Camera is now starting to set up. There we go. Oh, it didn't connect yet. Ah. And hi, Robert. Welcome. How are you doing? Why does it not want to work? Oh, don't allow that. Allow that. And Abby's back, Robert. How's your day been? There we go. I forgot to set up one more thingy. The game shoot. There we go. I quit my day job to open my own card game shop. This is it. Time to get down to business. How do we call it? The Awesome cards, I guess. I have no clue. I'm bad with names. Oh well. I guess we'll... Oh, we cannot open the shop yet. Open the phone and stock the card packs. It's been a while since I played this game. Played this when it just came out. Ooh, that looks nice. Playmats and... I think I'm on the wrong app. Card packs. Stock order. There we go. 54 bucks. It's a good amount of money. Oh well. We'll buy 10. Oh, and then we go here and boom. Okay. Oh, they show up in cards of 32. Uh-oh. Oh well. How do I open the box again? Oh, with E. Box has no items. Then the box goes in the trash. I'm surprised people don't just, you know, steal a box or something. I guess people are nice in this game. I mean, having a bunch of boxes laying around as such. Not suspicious. Well, it's not really suspicious, it's just a card game. But did it say that it still had cards in it? No, right? That's 32. It still had cards in it. Because I missed cards on that. I forgot about that. Oops. Well, it's okay. It's collateral damage, I guess. Or however we call it. Now, I do gotta see what the cards sell for. Because we do have to make a profit. At least some sort of a profit. And boop. Does this goes for all of them? So market price is $2.99. That's how much everybody sells it for. The average cost for it is that. So if we go... Instead of $1.99, we'll do $2.99. We'll do $2.80. I think that's a fair one. Open the window. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna put my boxes at storage, which is there. Oh, there. Good enough. Man the cashier and stand behind the counter. Successfully complete 5 checkouts. That should be easy. We just have to wait on customers. This is basically what I'm doing IRL, but not with cards. Boop. I kind of do this, but the Mary J. Wow. Okay. Easy. Good to buy. Boop. Change 15, 20. And then I press switch button. Do I press the money? Do I press him? But sir, you can check. Am I mistaken? Giving 1520. That is 1520. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Normally you give, you know, the money to the guy over there and they go away, but well, I guess that's it. Oh, right click to take it back. Good sir, take your money. I feel a little confused. I have no clue what to do from here. It doesn't tell me how to finish the interaction. The money is right there, and it's enough money. Do I have to reset? Let's reset. Maybe I did something wrong. There, it ought to save somewhere. Okay, let's see if it works now. Or if I just pressed the wrong button. 11. They have $1 bills, yeah. No. Can you... Okay, I feel absolutely dumb. I don't know which button to press. Can I give him money in a different way? The cards are in the bag. What am I missing? The bag? Nope. The customer? Nope. Can't click on them. Is it E? Q? Space? It's space! Okay, you just have to press a bunch of random buttons to figure it out. Okay, now that we know what to do. There we go. There you go. That's the guy that buys the most of them, which is good. I don't mind somebody that buys a lot of cards. 55 back, wow. 55.20. And there we go. And in the meanwhile, we can restock what they bought. Boop. Oh, more space. Was that also all the boxes? Nope, there's still a card in there. What if I want that card? How do I grab that card? I know that there's a way. One of these buttons. You know what? I'm gonna grab a card from here. Can I do that? Oh! Okay, I did. Now how do I open them? I guess I don't. Open the back. Deal with the customers. Oh. Now I don't have to do that on my store. I can just scan everything. And then right away, it automatically shows up on the machine. And I love customers like that. That just pay with the exact amount. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. That's 2. Oop. Okay. Grab 2 cards. And open them. Or 3 cards. Just Trying to find that opening button to open the cards. Oh, okay, see. Ooh. Okay. I like Le Pup. Le Pup is cute. Ooh. Okay. Another Le Pup, but this time with a silver border. Flamey, Mufflin, already got that. I think that one is new, but that's a golden border. Okay, maybe I should up the price a little bit. Wow. Oop. Next. And no change. Perfect. There you go. I have to open one more card. Oh, I thought I did have an E. Oh, it's R. Okay, R. Okay, that one is new. Eh. They definitely have new cards. Some of the creatures are cute. Box has no items in it. Oop. They keep saying it's cheap. Maybe I should up the price a little bit. Or maybe not. They keep buying here anyways, so... It is good profit for me. But I don't know what my rent is and such. I guess I have to calculate that in as well. Oh, I gave 10 cents too many. And 40. I will up the price a little bit. We'll make it 90. It's still 95. It's still underneath market price, but it's close to the market price. Oh, 32. Okay, at least he's not commenting on anything. Apparently, it's a good deal. Still. Wow. 46. And then the 1. 50. There we go. Ooh, stinky customer. It's too late to kick them out right now, so let's just get them out as soon as we can. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. And we'll fill these up again. Already running out of stock, which is good. I think, at least. That would mean that we make profit. And if we make profit, well, hopefully that's good. Products. Oh, it's probably in the DIY. 200 bucks for a table. I do like the metal racks, though. Customer is selling this card, asking price, market value. I offer 10 bucks. Does that work? That does not work. What does that mean? I don't know what that meant. 35 for 40. At least the machines at my previous job. at the restaurant. You could just fill it in like 3540 and not get 3400. You actually got 3540 because it just always has the dots. If you wanted this amount, you would add 2 zeros to it. And it is getting dark. Is there a light in here? There, I didn't turn on the light switches this morning. Okay, there are light switches. And yeah, I'm gonna put the rack right here. We'll help the customer. Boop, boop, boop. 115 back. And we'll put the table next to the window so people can see other people play. They get curious. I know the game doesn't work like that, but it makes sense. Even though, now I think of it, they are nerds, and nerds don't like sunlight. That's why I'm in the basement. Really? He didn't see anything in here, so he's like, nope. Okay, we'll put some in here. There we go. Then we have to go to that rack at least. We don't have to worry about them not taking anything or buying anything because the rack is empty. There's something there at least. It's too bad we can't see how their card game is actually going, that we can actually see who is winning as such and who is losing. Ooh, it's the next day. The next day is always exciting because I think at night it's the best time to buy items, restock stuff, and then get to close the top because customers won't come in anymore. I'll put the sign on closed. Okay, some more cards. First of all, let's restock these so that we... Oh, that's my binder. How do I open that? How do I close it? R. Okay, good. With R, I also open it. First of all, we'll see what we have. Boop, 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 boop. Probably would be smarter to put this one up here. That way I can split the section in half. One half sells these cards, the other half sells the other cards. Or I could just buy more of these cards and put the other cards in that row over there. Might work. That would mean that I would need to buy 3 boxes of those. Oh, requires level 5. That's a shame. I'll probably buy the dual boxes in that one then. We'll buy 4 of those. That's $200 and 2 of those because I can't afford 4. Okay, 3 of these. There we go. At least we got some items. And these boxes definitely have to go on the top. I don't know how many I bought. I think I only bought 3. So that means that those 3 need to be opened for that. And we'll throw some cards in here. Or... There we go. Put that there. I think that looks nice, having the boxes on top. So we'll put one box on top of here. There we go. And then the rest should all be cards. I do think this should be enough cards to last us a little bit. All I need to do is set the price for the boxes and we should be all okay. No more items in the box. There we go. Those are fully full. And this won't fully fill this card one, but it will fill it enough. Okay, let's see. The market price is this. The cost is 15. We'll make it 26. $10 profit each case we sell. I think that's a good way to start. Press enter to start the next day. We dissatisfied people. Oh well. People will be dissatisfied, I guess. We are open for business. I don't know if this would be something for me. If I would work in a card shop. Okay, they're saying it's cheap and tempting. That's important. Boop, 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 boop. And he paid with perfect. I love when they pay with perfect change. Or debit card. Especially when I do the retail myself. I love going for just debit. Because I don't have to calculate. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of cards. I'm curious on how much this will be. 118. $78. And because we sold 3, we get like $30 profit with that. Nice. Might have to buy more boxes because they're selling out quick. Boop, boop, boop. $23.60. I ran already out of the. How's my day going? My day is so far so good. Yesterday I had a bit of an interesting day at work. I had my first angry customer. Because they didn't have their ID on them. Which was their own fault, because they were... Later on I found out they were 18. But everybody under 25 needs their ID on them. If they go into a dispensary. He didn't. One of my other co-workers has checked him out before. And checked his ID. But... what some people don't seem to realize is if you go into a dispensary and the person behind the bar doesn't know you, they're gonna ask for your ID. And if you don't have it on you, we're not allowed to serve you for the rest of the day. Unless you show valid ID. And he wasn't too happy about that. But I told him it's the law. That's just how it is. And he left. It happens. Luckily, it wasn't too angry that they were yelling at the store, but I think this is my 3rd day, and yeah, that was my 3rd day of work. But even my boss said that, yeah, it's normal that that happens. If there are issues in the store, 99% of the time, it's because of ID. You just said, no worries, that's part of the job. I'm used to way worse. I used to work in a retail store where old people would go, and cranky as can be. And it would be normal to be yelled at like 2-3 times a day by customers. But I don't work there anymore. It's been a while since I've worked there anyways. It's all the way back in the Netherlands. I do need to order some more boxes, because those boxes are going hot. Let's see. Stock order. Order 4 of those and 4 of these. There we go. 6, 7, 30. Oop. And a 5, 25. Oh, that's the wrong box. Place you there. I need a small box. I need some boxes in there if I can. They can wait for a minute. Two. 3. And there we go. And there's also, I will admit, there's also way more fun people that come to the store, to the dispensary. And that's just the people that don't take it seriously. They know, you know, hey, we're here to get something to smoke. Asking price 17, marketed price, sure. Oh, I have the, oh, okay. We'll do 10 cents. I need to add a dot, otherwise it makes it 10 euros. 0.10. Okay, fine, 15. 15 is the most you get from me. Really? Sure, okay, fine. He wouldn't let it go for 7 cents. Good thing I bought some boxes. We already lost 3 right away. 1, 2, 3. 15. Oh. Okay. $19. And then boop, boop. There we go. Let's repack these shelves real quick. If only it was so easy. You just stand in front with a box in front of a shelf and it just fills automatically. That would be great. I would say that one of the hardest parts working at the dispensary is not even the customers. It's not the selling everything. It's the finding everything. Because there's so much different type of joints and candy and other stuff. And it is somewhat sorted. So for those who don't know, weed is most time categorized in 4 categories. You have CBD, which is more medical. CBD is something that you take for, that I took for my pain, as such, my back pain. I do recommend, like, as soon as I started editing THC, it did help a lot more, because THC kind of removes the pain, while CBD kind of comparable to the, your body can start healing the problems, as they explained it. it's really complicated on what it does. But you have CBD, then you have hybrids, which is most of the time a mixture of CBD and either indica or sativa, or it's a hybrid between indica and sativa. You have different type of ways to go from it. The hybrids are just hybrids between different type of strains. And then you have the main two, which is the sativa and the indica. And sativa is supposed to be more of a active one, an active high. You're able to do things with it. Like, if I want to clean the house, I would smoke a sativa. If I want to relax and not do anything, I'd smoke an indica. This box seems to be empty. Big spender. It's the big spenders that gives us the most money. But then again, for everybody else, it might be different. I personally have learned that it's most of the time not even about the sativa or the indica. It's more about the cannabinoid, or the cannabinoid, yeah, the cannabinoids and the, what do you call the things again? The terpenes that are in there. I found that those determine way more what the joint does to me than saying, oh, it's a sativa or an indica. Ooh, different decor. And another big spender. Gotta love big spenders. Especially if they pay perfectly. Okay, we can order some new cards. Okay, I'll do 4. I was debating if I should do 6 or not, but I'll buy one of you. Wait, are they the exact same price? No, they're not. Maybe 2 of you? Can I afford that? I can. Perfect. And 42 back. Wow. Ooh, one thing I am excited for. Tonight is gonna be a relaxing night. Dashi and I made some plans to watch some movie and play some games after we've done all our important tasks for today. Most of the important stuff that I still have to do is just finances. Well, that's the only important thing I have to do together with Dashi. It's the finances. After that, we go out and... What was it again? Oh yeah, we go out to a different... Well, I wouldn't call it city, it's more of a village. It's just a small place. But we go out because we need to do that for our finances. We need to go there because the bank will be only open until, at least where we live, until like 2 a.m. 2 p.m., sorry. Which is kind of a hassle. Can I refuse you service somehow? I cannot. Okay. I could have put on the close sign, I guess. I would like some more DIY stuff. There we go. 29.5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Okay, he's buying a lot of cards. That's good. We love when they buy a lot of cards. And give us perfect change. Okay, let's revamp all this a little bit. So the most logical would be to say, grab all of these. Put those in here, put 2 boxes on there. And maybe have some inventory with that. But I think I might have a bit too much overstock then. Which I can easily solve now I think of it. All I need to do is grab one of these boxes. Fill these up. Use this box to grab all of those. Refill over here as much as we can. Grab more cards. And we'll put them right here. And then we'll put the next box in. Oh, wait, I still have some of those cards. And there we go. We don't have any cards anymore, so we can just throw these away. And there we go. And then all we have to do is set the price again. Who says it's hard to run a store? Let's see. Market price is $3.38. We'll make it $3.20. That is $320. If somebody buys that, I wouldn't complain, but less than $1. How much do I make on these cards? $1.25. We'll do 35, I guess. We're still under, but not by that much. I do have money to buy something else. Actually, probably not. I need to buy at least 2 of those to have some stock. And I won't unlock that until level 8, so we'll buy 2 of you. Maybe 4. Ooh, we have figures. I guess that's all for later. We do have... Oh, that's the license for the cleaner stuff. Okay. We'll get that another day. One, two, three, 4. And now that I think of it, I don't see the harm of having them right here. For now, at least. And we'll start the next day. Boop. Only one dissatisfied customer. Supply cost was a lot. And we don't have rent/bills. Oh, but that makes it easy. Turn on the lights and let's start the day. Oh, okay, they took 2 boxes. 52. The boxes is what I make the most profit with, so it's definitely worth buying those. Perfect. Question is, what is the next DIY that I would like to add? Another shelf would be nice. 2x2 cabin is more for other stuff. Card display could come in handy. This one could come in handy as well. Oh well. We have customers. $2 back. Easy peasy. 115. Wow, they are already almost sold out. Over here. Boop, boop. Nobody so far has bought the new cards. She might be the first. I did see her over there, but she might have bought a box. There we go, our first one, I think. Okay, I can now buy that license because... accessories, buy the license, buy one spray. There you go. Now you don't stink as bad. Now, how do I put this down? I probably should have looked at the controls. I think I need to hold it like this and then I can put it down somehow. You know what? There. I'll figure that out another time. Okay, people are starting to like the new cards. They really are starting to like the new cards. There we go. Okay, how are the cards looking? The shells are a bit meh, but these ones I can fill up. Throw away the box. Put that back and we'll go to the customer that buys just one card with a $10 bill. 5, 6, 7. And 5 cents. I probably would buy this one. It looks nicer. That one could be for the newest stock as such, and then... Or maybe overstock, a bargain bin type of idea. But we need a little bit more money. Wee. Those metal rags do fit a little bit less now I think of it. I guess I could sell sleeves and stuff like that with it. I don't even know what... Oh, these are rolling mats. Card mats. The place is neat and tidy. Good service, blah, 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 blah. I like that they now have reviews. And I guess my whole goal will be at least try to stay above for... Oh, my camera was... Oh, there we go. There we go, that's better. Let's see, 13. 15. And then we'll go for the next. And there we go. And we just refill the shelves. I should buy more of those. We do have the boxes here. Do I need some of those cards? I do think I need some of those cards. Only one box, that's all. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go. we do have enough money to buy this shelf if I want to. I do think this shelf looks nice, so having them next to each other works out. And then putting the cards there and then the boxes on top. Oh. I also soon have to buy more of those boxes, which I think I have the money for after this bonus section. 83.65. We'll quickly buy two. That's the wrong shelf. Yeah. Grab all the loot. Okay, let's see what type of deal you have for us. I can give you 60 cents for it. Change grade. If it's a... Oh, yeah, that's a new thing. You can now grade your cards. If it's a 1, it's a 5 cents. 19 cents. Then you have 13. 4. Okay, at 5 I would make a profit. It might be worth it. Worth 7. I'll give you 70 cents. I didn't know you could change the settings. I guess you can have a special trading cashier thingy. Okay, there goes most of my stock. I'm not complaining, it's gonna be a good amount of profit. There we go. $100 profit. Okay. That is definitely not too shabby. License for that one is 500 though. $46.9. There we go. This will help us in the... hopefully in the right way. And I can put all my overstock in the shelf on the right. I do think that would help, at least having at least something in there, even if it's overstock. Ooh, more boxes. Actually, now I don't need 20 more in there. Because those cards are going in there. Boop. That's 110 too many. Oops. Fill this box up. If any of these need anything, they do. More customers. There we go. Hi Joey, welcome. How you doing? Boop. How am I? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Working hard and hardly working. Your usual. But how have you been? Ooh, market price $7, $8. Oh, you just want 7 for it? How's the new job? It's a lot of fun. I had my first angry customer yesterday because he was 18 and he didn't have his ID on him. So he wasn't happy that I denied service. But that's the rules. And a lot of the locals are starting to know who I am. Or the locals, well, it's a lot of locals as well, but the regulars, they start to learn who I am and that I'm new there and such. They love it. They love telling stories about how it was back in the 80s. I have an older lady and she loves gossip. Well, gossiping. She loves talking about how it was in the 80s and how crazy she used to go and such with that at the hippie festivals, and it is hilarious. Oop. 0.05, and I thought, you know what? Why not show you guys how my day about goes? And this is about how the day goes at my work. I just get customers. If they stink, like this one, I spray them. There you go. I know there's a way to put this thing down. Don't know the way to put it down. Crouch. I probably have to put it on a shelf. There we go. You don't want to be stinky? You know what? I don't mind if I make a loss out of it. There, 9.5. I don't make a loss, but I don't make a huge profit with it. But yeah, furthermore, my days, especially at the job, are going great. My boss is really kind and... Oop. So far, most customers are just really friendly. Ooh, we can expand for $300. Not worth it for me to expand yet. I rather focus on at least unlocking preferably this one, but I need to be level 9 for that, and I'm just 7. Tomorrow we'll probably reach 8, but I'm good. I had a lovely weekend. I'm happy to hear that. Booster packs. Work's been busy, but I think we can deal with that. That's at least good. I like when work is a little bit busy. That way, you know, the day goes by a lot faster. I don't think there's a lot for me to buy. My stock is decent. I might buy one of those and 2 of those. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I only need 1 of you and 2 of you and 1 of you. And we end the day with $2. And that's just to fill this one up and some of the overstock. Or I'll put the rest in the overstock part. I like having at least $1 available. Having $1 available is nice. Well, I can't put them on there anyways, so... I don't have the cards that I want yet. I bought 2. Boop. That means this box can go. And 64 of these. But yeah. Right now, the hardest part of my job is finding all the strains. It is pretty sorted. We have this, you know, things labeled, but they're labeled on sativas, indicas, hybrid, CBD. And that's about what they are labeled on. But then you have to find, as an example, one called Fire Breath. And you have to find that in the, I know it's an indica, But I have to go through a whole drawer of different type of containers and find, in small letters, fire breath. Which is always a little bit of a pain. But once I learn, oh, okay, this company from Backpack looks most of the time like that, or that company from Space Race looks like that. And that's what I'm learning right now. Mostly, what are the companies, how do I recognize them, and once I got that down, I'd probably be a bit faster by finding everything. Nice, yeesh. Oh, one funny thing. So, my boss, he is chill, like, he's a stoner himself, which is kind of funny. And they know that I have back problems. The rules apparently are a little bit different in my shop. They say you're not allowed to be high. But if you are in pain, as long as you don't get, high, I'm allowed to smoke. As long as I can do my job. Which is nice to have that option for if I have a bad day. But I don't think I would do that. I don't know. Most time when I have back pain like that, I just take some painkillers and wait until I'm home. Oh, another fun fact about my job. There's a few funny things. So one of them I found out yesterday. So my boss has ADHD. His wife has ADHD. My other coworker has ADHD. I have ADD. So nowadays that falls underneath ADHD. And the last coworker has ADHD. So we run a store with 5 ADHD people. I learned some other skills. Ooh, what skill did you learn? Are those loot skill or DM skill? Or both? You're not surprised? Fair enough. Finger painting. Huh. I will say I haven't finger painted in a long time, so I don't know if I would be any good at it, but now that you say it, I kind of want to start finger painting. Because I'm not shy on creating a mess. Oh, we have a stinky customer. Wait, where are my stinky stuff? There. You know what? I'll put this one in there as well and just... I messed up. Okay. There we go. Where's the stinky customer? He's gone. Fine, we'll put that back. I love the fact that we're just... You did it on someone's chest. Oh. And now it becomes interesting. That I would definitely try, I guess. Or I have been tried on. Oh, I did have something interesting actually happen this weekend. Or was that? No, that was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago when I streamed. So Tashi was like, you know what? He's gonna choose to be a little bit more assertive. And he had me put on a maid dress for the whole day. After he came home. So he came home. And we talked a bit because we were doing finances. And then he was like, okay, time to put your clothes on. Of course, I already have clothes on. So I'm like, what do you mean? I have a nice... I love these things. These are hoodie blankets. So comfy. And he said, nope. Here's your outfit. And he just knocked me the maid dress. So I walked around all day in a maid dress. But not only that. So... Hi Foxy, welcome! perfect timing. I was talking about how I was walking on a maid dress Tuesday most of the day. But yeah, so I was walking around in a maid dress and I have a handkerchief. Kind of like my models actually, but I folded it fully and had it in your typical gay way, you know, that tied up on the front so you have two of those nice thingies sticking out, and I looked as gay as could be. Guy in a maid dress with that. I have a picture somewhere, but actually no, I don't. Dashi has the picture on his phone. Exactly. 56. Oh, I don't need the there. It was 90. It wasn't 95. I'm so used to the 95 now that sometimes I grab the wrong one. Boop, boop. Oh, one thing that I do think is hilarious, that we have a little bit of a game in the store. Well, we have a few games, but one of the games is, and this is a yearly thing, this is a competition that goes for the whole year. One of the co-workers hides an image throughout the whole store, like multiple. And I didn't know that. So my boss, he pulled the chair back and sat on the chair, and I'm like, why is there a Danny DeVito on the back of the chair? And he starts laughing his ass off. So the game is, one co-worker, the winner, hides a bunch of stickers around the store. The one that finds the most stickers gets to hang up the stickers next year, where everybody has to find them. My finger painting was Gato, so yay. Exciting. You have picture, I mean, what? Wait, you got stickers made already? Nice. Exciting. Oh, there are items in here? What are items in here? Oh, blue cards, okay. I wanted to take pictures to see some other wolf, but forgot. Aww. No, but that sounds like a fun time. I might suggest that to Dashi. Just finger paint all. I think he would. Actually, he probably would love that. Now I think of it. Ooh. I also, and I think this is hilarious, I have also planted an idea in one of my coworkers' heads. Which might mean that when Halloween happens, which is gonna be my first Halloween basically ever, we have Saint Maarten in the Netherlands, which is on the 11th of November. I guess that is the closest to it. You go to a house, you sing a song, you get candy, and that's it. But you don't really dress up for that. Do they know I'm a furry yet? Yes. They know. At least one. I know one coworker knows. But one of the things that might have been suggested, because I told the story about the maid dress, that I should come work on Halloween in that maid dress. Now, this is with a coworker. This is not yet with my boss. Knowing my boss, he doesn't care about it. He would laugh his ass off and would be like, yeah, do it. He probably would tell me that I do have to wear underwear though. But I kinda would do it. Well, kinda, I would do it. Not just kinda, I would get that right now and... I could rate the card. If the card is graded to a 7, it's worth a lot more. If it's a 6, I don't make profit anymore. But it is a legendary, it says. Fine, I'll up it to 80. Wait, what? What? I mean... I wouldn't be too shy to wear a maid dress. I wouldn't. And my boss would be the person that would laugh his ass off and say yes. I just don't know when Halloween is. That's the problem. So I don't know if I have a shift then. I think it's the 3rd. I don't know if it's... Wait, I need to Google that. Let's see. When is Halloween 2025? October 31st. It's almost Halloween? When is Halloween 25? Halloween is celebrated each year on October 31st. Okay, so I have time. I have September and then October. Last day of October, yeah. Ah. Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm slowly going to plant the ID in my boss's head. Getting dark in here. That I should wear a maid dress at work at Halloween. I'm just gonna give subliminal messaging. I don't know how yet, but maybe I'll just... Ooh. Market price is $100. What if I offer you 100? I don't know if that's gonna be worth it, but it might be. Especially once I get the cards graded as such. I do hope for another 1 or 2 customers. That way I get that level 8 that I need. Guess I still can't... Oh no, I need level 9. I need the boxes. Can I buy any other accessories? I could buy some of these. At least the items. Let's buy 6 of those. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. Only 22. But yeah. Any suggestions on how to whisper it to my boss are welcome. Oh, they also have a card trade. A card that is worth 3k. Would you do $800? I don't have 3k laying around, so... $32.45. Oh, we got enough to unlock level 8. Boop. Okay, let's restock. First of all, what would I need? I think a $64 for both of these would work. 4 boxes and 2 64s. So 1 of you. 1 of you. 2 of you. Oh, I can't afford that. It's because of these, I think. I do want them. There we go. $10 left. Actually, I probably should put these on the higher shelves. Not that it really matters game-wise, but they can only fit 20. Boxes, no items, perfect. There's 1 card in there. You know what? Boop. Opening. I should open more packs again. You know what? Boom. Hands full. Okay. I still like Lip Up. Wait, that's a new one? Oh, this is probably the original one. I didn't have the original. I had a silver one. Okay, not too bad. I mean, the cards are not bad, at the very least. Ooh, $5 worth. Not too bad, not too bad. I also get XP by opening these things. Okay. And it is definitely worth opening them. I don't know why my camera keeps disconnecting. And there we go. We'll just skip through them because most of these cards we now have, and we get to see which ones are new. Some of them aren't really new, they're just different. Ooh. That card actually looked interesting. Okay, it's only worth $4. I thought it would be worth more. But I think that's the evolution of that one. There we go. Refill those. Put those one higher. There we go. That should be that part done at least. Boop. And there we have a little bit of overstock. We'll open it. Why not? Bunch of new cards. I want to... There you go. Grab the box. Perfect. No overstock left. I have more of these cards? Oh. Okay, these cards are gonna be overstocked then. Also, I'll put you in there, because that one sprayer I can use. There we go. Okay, I bought way more of those things than I probably should have. There's another 40 here and another 40 there. Okay, I definitely bought too many sleeves. But that's okay. More sleeves. We'll just throw them in a corner in a box and we'll be fine. And then we refill these. And that. And that's a different type of thing, so we'll throw that there. Put the price on this for... not 150, but 150. $1 profit each is a nice amount of profit for those sleeves. Day 4 or 5. Oh, I have that at the store as well. Like, I'm right now working opening shifts to figure out, you know, how opening shifts work. There are people at the door at like 9:45 and the store opens at 10. And then it gets busy for like the first 15-20 minutes. And then it stays calm. And then you can do the rest of the opening. If you haven't done that yet. And a 5610. There you go. All the profits are already coming in. But yeah, some people just start their day with that. There we go. 32.5. $39.85. I'm happy that I don't have to type out that anymore, because at my old job I did also have to do exactly that, except for the dot part. There we go, to content sent back. Basically you have to fill in the total, like, my old job, you had to calculate the total by yourself, by hand. So you write down what they ordered. And of course they get their food. You write the price and then you write the total on it. And from there on, you decide, okay, from there on, once the customer is actually done eating, they come to your till. And you can tell them the total. And if they do debit, you have to fill it in the debit machine. And if they do cash, you have to manually calculate that. It does keep your calculus. It keeps your brain good with math. Woo! Oh! Yeah, you haven't... Have you seen the new gimmick that I have for my model? Joey? Well, gimmick. There's a little bit of a funny story that I just randomly came up. Okay, yes, good. Do you? Maybe. Maybe not. Show you. Sure. I haven't been able to fix it for YouTube, sadly. Exactly, the translator doesn't break yet. On the YouTube part, but if I type that on Twitch, it should work. So I'm gonna put that on Twitch and we'll see what happens. I need to make sure that I have one tab open. There we go. So now if the translator breaks, aka my collar, if it gets off, I bark like a dog. It's just a voice mod thing. I found it and I thought, okay, that's hilarious. I'm gonna make that a gimmick. So now there's something new to my model. Or to my lore, I guess. I have a translator around my neck. I still don't know why the YouTube part doesn't work. I found out why it doesn't work. I just... Wait, no, I said it wrong. I know why it doesn't do the command. Actually, no, I don't. Because it does do other commands. It is so confusing on why it doesn't work on YouTube. Guy with a trade. He wants 113 market price. We'll do 100 for you. I do probably have to buy one of those trading tables. The card table here, 400 bucks. Okay. Our next budget, 400 bucks table. 50 cents back. We're definitely gonna reach that 400 goal. Oh, and for those who are curious about how many Danny DeVitos I found in my store, so far, I found 2. One was behind the trash can, and one was behind a chair. I don't think I will win this year unless I'm gonna actively search for it. But if I will win, I will hang a picture of my furry model throughout the store. Multiple pictures. Because there are... I don't know. She didn't tell me how many stickers there actually are. But my boss has found 8. And she says there is a lot more. So I'm expecting like 20 or something like that throughout the whole store. They can be everywhere. They can be in the vault. They can be in the employee bake room. They can be even in my boss's office. That's what I love about it. I think that's just... You know, some funny banter. Ooh, it's worth $9. I'll give you $6 for it, yeah. $6.50. Okay, we're almost only 40 more bucks. And it's only 2 p.m, so we'll be fine. Oh, one thing that I do love about my manager, he doesn't spare any details on, well, anything. Even though we are part of a bigger company, he shows me everything and how to get everywhere. Like, I can find all the store logs, how much we made and stuff like that. Did I show you my new lock screen wallpaper? You have not. To show. Oh, I do have to show, well, you something as well, but I only got that picture today. Oh, actually, about that picture. I, for the first time, managed to roll my own joint without any external help. Like, normally Dashi and I used a roller that just rolls it for us, because we were newbies. But I asked my boss, hey, can you teach me how? And he gave me such an easy trick that I'm like, why does nobody use that trick? Because as soon as I learned the trick, I could roll them with ease. And it's really easy. What you do is you roll. Before you start rolling the joint, you fold your paper. Normally your paper is folded in half. The side that you don't lick, you fold towards that half line. You put your stuff up until about the top of your fold. So it doesn't go above your fold. It's basically a tray. You put your filter and you can just roll it up just like that. You can just fold it basically and boom, it rolls up with ease. Asking price $10 is not worth $9. Let's ask $9. Let's see what he says. Accepted. Oh, I can buy the trading table. But yeah, I'm somewhat happy about that because I like to roll my own if I can. Guess the best place for now would be here. Oh. Okay, how do I put cards in? I'm all the way in page 32. Oh, we have customers. It is getting somewhat dark, so we should probably turn on the light. Oh my god, the stickers are so cute. And oh, nice. I can't blame you for having that as your lock screen. It's a nice image. Okay, we're still waiting on customers, so I can still cycle back through the page. I don't know if there's a just... Oh, there is. It's Q&E. Okay, my most valuable card is worth 100. Oh, that's the card that I bought, yeah. No, I just wanna... There. Part of me is I kind of don't want to sell these. Look at how cute that is. And it's a gold edition. Also, I don't have them graded. It might be worth more to grade them. So maybe I should just throw in doubles. Like this one. Boop, boop, boop. 5, 6, and then 50, 60. There we go. Stinky customer. It's always the stinky customers. Don't tell them till you grade them. If you get a 10, I'm set for like, ooh. Good election. I have no clue about how to grade yet. It just says put 10 cards on. So probably what I'll do is I'll probably put some cheap cards down. How much is a cheap card if it's graded? If it's a 10? $50 for the low tier cards. I can deal with that. That way I get to put the cards on the shelf thingy at least. And 0.4. Unless there's maybe something in the phone about it. That might be the case. Okay. No. No, all I want is that one. Put it down. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Oh, that's how we put it down. We just put it back in the box. Not enough change. There we go. But yes, it is a super cute image. It is. And I tend to put my phone on the table, so every time I get a notification, it puts a little smirk on my face. Yeah, because you know how the rest of the image looks. Wait, manage event, recruit, pay bill. I still have to pay my bills. Oops. Due in 4 days, 50 bucks. We'll pay that now. And we'll pay the store now as well. There we go. Now we don't have bills. I can get ready. There we go. I've shown a colleague the full image. How did they react? Oh, I can grade cards here. Oh, great. We're gonna grade the highest card that we have. They might be worth a lot less, or they might be worth a lot more. And we're hoping, of course, that one of those is gonna be like a 10. Wait. I am curious, really quickly. If you are a 10, can I check that? Next stream, I'll open Pokemon cards on... Sounds fun. Wait, I think I have to put that one down there, just so that I can then press this button. There. If this one is graded 770 bucks instead of 100 bucks, that will be nice. Okay, we'll take the card out again. How do we do that? There. Okay, we'll submit them. I would allow you? Yeah. You opening Pokemon cards on my stream is not a bad thing. You can always do it through Discord. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Close that. Go to TCG degrading. And we'll throw a bunch of cards in. And then boop. And boop. Submit. 12 days. And I can do another one. Wait, I can select the surface. What is that? Oh, the quicker I have it done, the longer it... Okay, you know what? I don't mind waiting. That's fine. I do have to put 10 cards in that thing, though. So we'll do the cheapest. I could have like... That's kind of wholesome, you slur. If they wouldn't use a slur, would it be authentic? And a poop. No, it would exactly. To be fair, I call Dashi and myself slurs the whole time as well. We'll sell them at market price. And a market price. Market price. You totally expected her to call you out? Yeah. Ooh, I did do an oopsie. I just realized. I forgot to buy my stock. Oops. Oh, no more room for that. We'll just have to wait until the next day and hopefully not drown in debt. But if we do, then I just have to sell some cards. Especially the expensive cards. Ooh. Especially if that comes graded well. Total visits 42. 16 unsatisfied. I wonder why. My prices are not overpriced. Wait, do I get negative reviews? I don't get any negative reviews, really. 4 and 5 stars, that's kind of what I'm looking for. A lot of 5 stars here. Wow, okay, I messed up with you. There we go. I felt lazy and don't want to calculate, and I'll just do that. Just give them a bunch of ones. That was too much. It's okay, I don't mind losing 4 cents. 12 bucks. That is actually kind of nice because those things, they give the most, one of the most profits. It's also the boxes, but I'm out of boxes. There we go. For some reason I'm used to euros, but it is actually a good way for me to learn what type of denominations they have in Canada. I think, can I change that to Canadian? Currency. Do we have C? Oh, we do, Canadian. Good. Now I can learn about the loonies, toonies, and the rest of the Monopoly money. So for those who don't know about Canadian money, it is 30. Oh, they actually updated the textures as well. Yeah, so they look like that. You have, for example, the space station on them or a weird face. I probably should know the history about that guy with the face, but the interesting part about the money is, first of all, it looks really colorful, which I like. The $2 kind of looks like 2 euros, but they're not called dollars. They called 2 is called a toonie, a 1er is called a loonie, and then you have a quarter. No, wait, a nickel. Wait, no, this is a quarter because it's a quarter of the money. Then you have a nickel, a dime. The worst part is I have to learn all that and I keep forgetting which one is which. That's kind of the struggles I'm working with because I can't believe how trusting my bosses such are because I'm already doing the save. So as soon as I come in, I go inside, I open up the safe, and I mean the cash safe, and I put the cash register in. Then I count all the money that is in the safe, and that should be a certain amount. Then I go, after counting that, I add the till. and that should all come out to a certain amount. If it doesn't, then something has gone wrong and I have to redo everything until either I find what is wrong, or I don't find what is wrong, but there is clearly something wrong because my counting was right. And if I have to do that, that's kind of a bit of a hassle. Because then I have to go to my boss and say, hey, we're missing 20 bucks. Just think 20 bucks to keep it easy. And then he's gonna have to recount it. And if he comes 20 bucks short, he has to recount it again. Just to make sure that he didn't make a mistake. After 2 recounts, he's gonna be like, okay, yeah, we missed that. We need to figure out where it went. So we recount the cash register. See if maybe we're missing 20 there. That's not the case. Then we would miss a 20 from somewhere during yesterday's sales, which would be weird because the closing should have got that instead of me in the morning. But they want you to recount just in case. Safety reasons, of course. Which I can kind of understand. Wrong button. There we go. Boop. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll give him that 1 cent extra. He can have it. I should probably do a little bit of... I would like to have at least one of you. What else do I need? Some of... I don't think I can buy these whole packs, but I can maybe... 60... I can afford one of these and that's about it. I don't think I can afford this, can I? No, 57, but that will be the next one to buy. Quickly, a little bit of refilling on these shelves. It looked even like I had some of the blue cards. To there, and to there. I still have blue cards, perfect. Not a lot, but at least something. That's 5, I need 8. Boop, 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 boop. 11.8, there we go. And we already have almost 100 bucks. I did unlock level 8 and 9, so I should be able... That probably would be my next unlock. Get these boxes. I need 500 bucks for that, however. I'm gonna cancel this order. We'll see at the end of the day how we are doing, and then from there on out, we'll go on. And we'll see how far we can get. I might even go for an expansion. Soon-ish. Wait, it says both. Random rarity packs and cards prices might increase, but they also might decrease? Huh. Saved perfectly. 7 bucks. And you have a card opportunity for me. I'm not going to be able to afford that. He asked for like 1,700 bucks. I don't have 1,700 bucks laying around for a card. I really should open more cards. There we go. That's better. Boop. And a You know what? You get 2 5s now. Oh yeah, Canadians don't have 1 cent. I forgot about that. I need to place my camera a little bit differently because my model keeps freezing up because it keeps losing connection to the camera. I can at least now just fill these up. Yep, the 1 cents are cursed. I might actually still have more in there. I do. There we go. And boop. Make sure all these shelves are full. Throw that in the trash. And he paid perfectly. That's what we like. Oh, we got a stinker. It's good that he's saying it's cheap because, yeah, just like in Europe. Exactly. Well, we used to have the 1 cent and 2 cents. Most Euro countries did away. Yeah, exactly. I think Germany still does 1 and 2 cents, if I remember correctly. Because a lot of German shops don't have ATM machines either. As well. At least from my time when I went to Germany a lot, which was 6-7 years ago. So I wouldn't know exactly if that's still the case, but when I used to go to Germany, I got the city's name that I used to go to. Yeah. But a lot of the older generation do not like technology in Germany. So a lot of older folk pay still with cash. They don't like banks and such, which to each their own. But a lot of Germans shop because of that as well. Don't have ATMs. For the same reason, basically. At least in the shops I went. Some of the shops. Like I originally went to a shop. Ain't got no time. I know, right? Oh, okay, you pay with 6.30. Okay, this is... You pay me with 8. Now I have to calculate 170. Okay, so 150, 20, things like that. It takes up all time. Debit is just, here's your debit, good luck. Boop. You scan it and you're done. Oh, yeah. The fun fact about Canadian money, the reason it looks like... One of the reasons it looks like Monopoly money. Well, I don't know the reason why they color it like that. But the reason people say it feels like Monopoly money is because it's made out of a special plastic paper material. I don't know what it is made of, to be honest. But you can try to light it with a lighter. You can try to rip it. You can soak it in water. You can soak it in gasoline and light it up. And the bill stays fine. Which I'm like, how? Like this colorful, funny looking money, you could throw in a fire pit and... I don't know a fire pit. I've never tried to put it in a fire pit. I've tried lighting it in fire with a lighter, but nothing worked. Nothing happens. It just gets a little bit black. That's it. While I'm trying to rip it, doesn't work for me. I tried with all my strength. And, nope, didn't work. So, okay, ripping doesn't work. Let's try to light it. Didn't work. I didn't try to cut it, because I do think you can cut them if you use scissors or something. But I kind of like it that they are so sturdy, because that means that if I leave it in my pocket, which I have tendencies to do, like I have tendencies to forget money in my pocket or something. Nowadays I have a wallet, so I put it in my wallet if I don't forget that. But... Ooh, $500. Okay, I probably can't do 2 of you then. Ooh, we can also buy plushie licenses. Okay, fine, you can come. Okay. Guess you didn't want to come in. To be fair, for these 4 shells, I only need 1 box. So I guess 1 box is more than enough. Wait, they are washable as well? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they broke. Just like, you know, basically paper in the washing machine. Then again, I don't really use cash. That's probably why I don't know. I always just use debit. It's a lot easier for everybody, I feel like. I don't feel like waiting in the line and then having to count out all my money and... They're fine. Oh, it's because they're a cotton blend. Okay. Huh. I know that little about money. Those are better stats. 40 visitors, 9 dissatisfieds. I can live with that. Oh, I do have to flip the open sign and turn on the lights. We have enough of those. We'll probably be able to buy those boxes soon. I hope kind of later in this day. Can I move this thing by any chance back in a box? No, I can't. Okay. Don't have the money for it. There we go. And buy some cards. Boop. Our first sale of $9. And they want to do the good customer. Although everybody can always use a little bit of deodorant. At least... Okay, I know why he needs deodorant. He is a whale. He buys a lot of cards. Boop. But did the prices change by any chance? Ooh, market price actually went up to 27. Let's make it 27.50. I guess that is something that you have to check from now and then. I'll make it 3 instead. These ones went down. That's probably why they don't sell too well. Boop. Next. We should get a PO box so I can send you melon stickers. I have to ask Dasha. We might have a PO box. But I'm not entirely sure if that's a PO box or not. Because I know that if I want stuff sent from the Netherlands, I have to sign it to the PO box. Because it goes to the post office in this town. And then the lady there holds it for me. They do that with important letters and things specifically from different countries, I think. I don't know how it works. I think it's because it's a small town. So what they do is the guy with the letters and such, they just drive to the post office and then give it to a PO. So I might already have one. 7. There we go. A car that's worth 13k. I don't have that type of money. Oh, $1. I will put them on my PC. Definitely. Or if I get a better car, I would put them on my car. Because right now I have an Xterra. Well, I have Dashy's old Xterra. Basically, Dashy gave me his old car. He has a new car. And it's an Xterra, which is basically a truck, almost. But I hate that thing. Wait, let me see if I can actually find a picture of it. A Xterra Nissan. Let's see. These are the newer ones. Mine has a grill and everything. But there. Open image in a new tab. Where's OBS? There's OBS. So the car that I have kind of looks like that. And don't get me wrong, it's a good car, but the gas mileage on it is absolutely terrible. Especially for the one that I have. It's like between 15 and 16 per 100 kilometers. Which Dashy's car does 5 per 100 kilometers. But I'll DM you, Joey. I don't mind you knowing, so. The city I live in. And I... Oop. And now we just... Oh, we do have $600. So we can buy this. And even buy one. Perfect. Oop. New item in stock. Let's see. Market price. We'll make it 50. He lives in Canada. Oh my god, I've been doxxed. I have to move now to a whole different country. Yep. There's no other choice. $4 back. There we go. I'll tell Dashy that we're moving next week. Maybe we'll go to America. America is not for me. I don't like the gun loss. To which guns? Boop. And from what I hear, there's a actually, no, that's not specifically to America. There's a lot of protests, I feel like, all over the world right now. Because I know there are protests in the Netherlands. There are a lot of protests in Calgary, here in Canada. There are, of course, a lot of protests in America. I'm too gay for it. Yeah, I think so too. For me, definitely. Especially in one of my recently acquired dressing style. Like, I started dressing up a little bit more gay, and to be fair, one of the accessories is actually a good accessory. Also, I'm a furry. That is also true. But they don't mind furries that much in America, I think. As far as I know, that there are actually a lot of furries in America. I was surprised when I went to both Calfur and Furry, how many people actually were there that were from America. People from Texas were there. We had some from Minnesota. From Los Angeles, I remember some people being, and it depends on the city. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It depends on the state, even. Like, some states are really friendly towards certain stuff. Other states, not as much. But yeah. I don't keep myself too busy with American politics. I already have to learn the Canadian politics now. Because if everything goes right, in like 5 or 6 years, I'm the one voting as well in Canada. Or was it 3 years? They keep changing the numbers. So originally, from what I've learned, was you have to be 5 years a permanent residence in Canada and be in Canada for 5 years total to get your permanent residence. But nope, I haven't heard. But I'll bet you I probably hear it as soon as I go on TikTok. I'm gonna go to 3 furcons already. Nice. The problem with Canada is it's too big, and the places that there are a lot of furcons, like Vancouver, as an example. I know that there are a few furcons in Vancouver, but the biggest problem is going to Vancouver is like a 18-hour drive for us, which is expensive. Or if we want to go to Toronto, which is all the way on the other side of Canada, because I talk about, you know, Calgary and such. Oh, I've seen a lot of memes about that, yeah. Wait, what was I saying again? I forgot. Oh, yeah, if I want to go to Toronto, it is, if we would go by car, about... Wait. I'll pause the game for this because... Maps. I've registered for Refuge and Conversalt. Going to register for Eurofur. Ooh, exciting. So, you know what? I'm gonna open that like this for safety. So, just making sure of one thing. Yep, now I can display this. If you want to travel in Canada, so I'm in Alberta, so I'm somewhere in that region. It doesn't look small. It doesn't look big, but if you want to drive from one major city, from Calgary to Edmonton, that drive is between 3 and 5 hours, depending on traffic. If you want to go from Vancouver, to Toronto, that's over there. So Vancouver to Toronto, and because I am not a Canadian citizen, I can't go through America either, so I can't take a quick route like over there and then through here. I just want to make sure that it doesn't show any details if I click here. No, okay. So if we type, then I can turn this on again because it doesn't show any personal stuff. It just shows that I can't type. It's not fair and it's fun. Vancouver to Toronto, Ontario. Then we have to take this route that is 45 hours by car. That's a little bit of a drive. And that is only on something that is the same. Oh, no, I want this route. That is only on the same almost level. If you want to go to somewhere where Newfoundland is, or here, I think the longest route that you can go is from this small town to Toronto, I think it was. Or it was, no, it was to St. John's. So from St. John's to here, I think it was the longest route, or there was something here, I don't know. I've seen it once or twice, and that's it. But Canada is big. So going to fur cons in different places is somewhat hard. I'm happy that I managed to get to 2, and I think... And there goes my camera again. There. I think that's the only 2 we would be able to go to this year. Which I'm kind of sad about. I loved going to fur cons. And especially now that I know about... know what else is big? Oh, do tell. Do share. It's definitely not me, so... I'm not that tall. Boop, boop. And $2 back. Oh, one nice thing that I also like about the store that I work at. In the mornings. You're tallish? Oh, I'm not. I'm like... Last time I measured, I was 173. 190. Okay, yeah, you're taller than me. To be... Wait, that's 5'3"? Wait, or am I 5'3"? I wouldn't be surprised if I'm 5'3", but... I know 190 is like 6 something. I think 180 is 6 feet. 6'3". Oh yeah, that makes way more sense. 6'3", yeah. No, I come... There you go. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, how tall am I? If I'm... So I go by my last time message. I think it's feet, right? From feet to centimeters. I can't write centimeters for some reason. I am... Let's say 175. I just realized I know why all my measurements are so skewed. Oh. So, one fun fact about me. I have a pair of leather boots that I like to wear. Both the winter and summer, because they're really good boots. So they isolate the heat away in the summer. And they, you know, still isolate in the winter as well. So you have nice warm feet in the winter and nice cold feet in the summer. But I forgot, they are pretty tall boots. I like that they're tall because I can feel my legs as well with them. Because if I have back pain, most of my feelings, my actual feeling like, is in my back. So that hurts. And I kind of lose feeling in the rest of my body. So having shoes that remind me with, hey, you're starting to walk a little bit weird. As in, maybe I start stepping wrong and I can feel that leather against my leg. That pressure, that helps me a lot. That's why I like having long boots or tall boots. But I realized I have really high soles on those. That is probably why at some point I got measured as like 180. And I was like, I'm not 180. Dashi is 180 and I'm smaller than him. But when I have my boots on, I'm about as tall or if not taller than Dashi. And I just realized that it's probably because of my boots. So take 175 with a grain of salt. But if I would be 175, I would be 5'7", which I wouldn't complain about. 5'7" is not too tall. It's not small. Too small. I don't mind being small though. Or on the smaller side. It's fun. I don't have to worry about being the big spoon. Because if I do, then my face is buried half in Dashi's back. And he's like, okay, this is not that comfortable because I can barely breathe. And he constantly feels me almost barely being able to breathe on his back. So most of the time I'm the little spoon. And I love being little spoon. Little spoon is nice. Downsides, shelf. Right now, I love Twinkies. they are so chemically filled that they're probably like the worst thing for you, but damn are they good. I love Twinkies. The problem is, Dashi has put them on the highest shelf. I can't reach the highest shelf. I was small spoon last Friday. Because I couldn't sleep on my rides. I do have that as well. I have to switch a lot during sleep because of my hips. But small spoon, most superior. Being cuddled by somebody like that, you feel safe, you feel... At least I feel safe, I have to say. I feel safe, I feel calm, I feel cared for. It's nice. 9 out of 10 would recommend being Little Spoon. Oh, you couldn't because of the new piercing? Oh, yeah. How's the piercing going, actually? No infections, no bad things happening? I have to refill the store. What cards do I need? I definitely need at least 64 of these. Those ones I have somewhat enough of. I could... Nobody bought these. Interesting. They are rising in price a little bit. We'll make them 27 flat. Do these still sell somewhat good? We'll change these to 27 as well. But that does mean that I would not need to buy a box of you, preferably a box of you if I can. There you go. No issues yet. That's good. And boop. Just cleaning it. Only daily doing just fine, it seems. That's good. Now, actually, look, I am currently looking for some earrings. Well, I have been debating, and I might bring this up with Dashi because I haven't brought it up yet with him. But he knows that I have at least one earring hole, but I am looking for... let's see. No, not shopping. Images. There. Oh, that's with diamonds. I thought it was a golden one. Okay. There. Silver is fine. Your ears stink so bad? Oh. There. This is the earring I'm looking for. But my left ear is pierced. My right one isn't. I'm probably gonna have both ears pierced and buy something like that. Just something small. Or... And still death? Uh-oh. It's cute. I know. I like it. I don't know if I would go for silver or gold or maybe a different color. But I probably wouldn't take those out anytime soon if I have them. Cool. I know, right? But yeah, I have to have my other ear pierced for that as well. And I haven't brought that up with Dashi yet. I can guarantee you he's not going to have a problem with it. It's just we're going to have to wait a little bit until we have... First the funds. It's not that expensive, luckily, but... And how do you call that again? Not the funds, but the other thing. The place, because I have no clue where to do it. I can't take this one out for at least 9 months. Yep, otherwise the grow hole's back. What? The grow hole's back? What? The hole will grow closed. Boop, we're closed. But yeah. So I used to have an earring. Way back in the day. And I mean way back in the day. Like, I had that earring when I was 3 years old. Just find a reparable? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna do that. I have some friends out here. Well, Dashi has some friends out here. No, they're also my friends. We hang out. Well, we don't hang out from time to time. They live 4 hours away, but when we talk or hang out, we have a lot of fun. But they have some good... don't go to a jewelry that uses a gun type thingy. Okay. But they also have piercings, so they know exactly where to go, I think. I hope. Oh. One thing that I did learn here in Canada. They are a bunch of pussies. I'm making a joke right now, but so the biggest difference in Netherlands and Canada, if you have your tattoo set in the Netherlands, you're not allowed any numbing cream as such. You just have to do it without anything except for maybe a aspirin and a ibuprofen, but that's about it. Here in Canada, they have a special cream that they put and it just numbs your whole skin when they tattoo, so you barely feel anything. Which I was surprised by, because no, can't use either of those. Oh, my tattoo artist said that an aspirin is fine as long as it thins your blood to. Oh, okay. That might make sense. That's why he said you can only take one. But that makes sense, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Or maybe I have to call him up and tell him not allowed any aspirin next time. Not that I took any. Apparently I have really women-y skin. He said paracetamol would be fine. Oh yeah. Look, compared to Dashi and me, apparently there's a world of difference in our skin. Because I went first. And I sat in that chair and he was tattooing my arm. And I was just sitting there. Oh yeah, I'm taking a bit of small plaque. And Dashi was like... Dashi already had a tattoo before that one. And he's like, okay, maybe it doesn't hurt that much. And he goes in the chair. He starts cursing and screaming and... Well, I just sat there relaxed. And the tattoo artist's name was Barry. Really nice guy. He's also on TikTok, actually. Really nice guy, really fun. And he said that it is because of our skin difference. Because my skin is really elastic. Like, I can grab my skin and I can move the tattoo around as such with ease, no problems. While Dashi, who works a lot in the sun, or used to work a lot in the sun, has a really leathery skin, so a really manly skin. He can almost, you know, use his hand to sandpaper wood. And the funny part about it is, that is the worst one to get tattooed with. Most people really died having the elbow tattoo. Oh, wow. I had no issue with it at all. Same for me. I had no issues. I sat there in the chair, had fun with the tattoo artist, and Dashi was just... He was so trying his best not to scream. But at some point, he couldn't hold back and he just yelled out a curse word. I'm not gonna repeat the curse word, but he yelled out a curse word. And the tattoo artist got jump scared because of it. Luckily, he pulled back and not, you know, over his skin, but he was like, oh, sorry, didn't expect it. And we were all laughing because it was nothing too bad, but... Yeah. If you have a tattoo set, either you have a high tolerance of pain or don't have it put in a place where you're not allowed any, you know, sedation, I guess. But then again, I wouldn't personally do it on any sedation, but my skin can handle it, so... The only place that I was like, okay, that hurts, was with my second tattoo. And that is because he had to put the needle almost on my, what do you call that again? My chins. The front of your leg, basically. You had to go there just a little bit because it's mostly on the left side. So it's mostly on the calf. But a tiny bit on the bone over near the bone over there. And that, yeah. Like, that was like, okay, I might start cursing soon if this keeps going for too long. Oh, it's paid for $3. The chin, yeah. But nothing I was like, okay, I can't handle this. Asking price $22, market price $30. I'll pay you 20. Perfect. Scammed another, I mean, helped another happy customer. That's the, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, even though summer is over, I probably will shave my legs again. I like having my legs shaven. I like when they're, you know, shaved. I don't mind for Dashi. I like when he's a little bit hairy, but I myself like being not hairy. I think it is also because I barely have any hair on my arms. It's just, I have a little bit of chin hair. A chin. I have a little bit of hair, yeah, on my chin, yeah. Which now makes me look like Shaggy, as Dashi calls it. And I have hair growing on my legs, but not on my arms. Like, the hairs on my arms are really, really thin. And I still don't know why. I had way, and I mean way back in the day, a small accident with fire where both my arms just get a lick of fire, which scorched all my hairs. But ever since then, well, even before then, I didn't have that much hair growth on my arms. But after that, it has been just thin and barely present, which I don't mind. I like it like that. I like not too much hair on my arms. And the hairs that are there, they are basically almost blonde, just like me. So you can barely see them. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah. I have such light hair. They don't really stand out. Reddish blonde, yeah. I see. $18 for $2 back. But I guess everybody has their own thing. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I guess to each their own. Dashi likes having some hair on him, and I don't mind him having hair on him. It makes him look handy. Which I kind of like. But I guess personal preference. He's also not the hairy like an extremely hairy, it's just a little bit of man hair. You know, your typical man body. Bit of hair on his chest, not too much, not like it's a jungle there. And he knows how to maintain his hair as well. For some reason, I tried fixing my beard up a little bit because she loves me having this, and I kind of like it as well. It's fun. So I'm gonna see how this beard goes for me. I'm gonna look it up. Perfect. I can now see why he keeps calling me Shaggy, because I thought, you know what, I'll Google him. Because most likely he has kind of the same beard as me then. But yeah, I kind of have the same thing going on right now as that. The worst part is, my hair is about not as long as his right now. My hair comes to about my eyes, I think. My mouth comes to here. So my hair is about there. I don't have a lot to maintain. Dashi does. He grows a full beard. And I have no clue what to do. I tried, you know, making it look clean. I ruined it. So from now on, I kind of like it. But from now on, every week, Dashi shaves me for me. At least my beard. Which... if I didn't clean shave... oh yeah, I like doing it. Or I like having Dashi do it, I guess. Let's see, we need some boxes. Some of these. We should be able to probably buy another accessory. Or we'll go for figurines. Oh, they're $500 to get the license, I forgot. Well, I guess this might be where my $500 comes from. $100. 5, 7, 8. Boop. There we go. Make sure that those shelves are at least a little bit stocked. And I do need a box for later. There we go, with $4 back. Boop, boop. With $6 back. And then we fill these shelves. But yeah, it's nice of Dashi for him to do that, because I'll be honest, I have no clue what I'm doing with a beard, and it still feels really weird to me having some hair there. It just... it's almost like I'm going through puberty. Oh! One thing I have noticed. I'm getting old. Both Dashi and I started realizing that we've gone to bed rather early for us normally. Normally, I would easily stay up till 2, 3 a.m. Nowadays, I go to bed at 10 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I wake up at 10 a.m. and I'm like, or 9 a.m. I'm like, oh, hey, the day starts nice. I'm awake in the early mornings. I used to be awake at the late nights. I can't imagine having a beard. Would I get on it? No. Also, wouldn't it be itchy for your partner? Well, it's only on my chin. And a little bit, it's a mustache, like a tiny bit. But it's... wait, let me grab that picture. Boop. The nice part about the beard that I have is there's no hair around my mouth, mostly. A little bit over here and a little bit over there. But I've been debating on shaving that. I wake up at 5:40 and I can't sleep before 11. Well, I can't most of the time sleep before 11 myself, but I go to bed at 10. And I'm like, okay, now I'm tired. I do have a... oh, okay, that's something. I just saw through the stream that I had a Discord message. Also, these are all my tabs open. All that I need. The game, Wadero, a CMD prompt, more Wadero, a botting, OBS, Waffle, voice mods, Steam, of course, because that's what the game runs on. Discord, because I like Discord. And this browser, and another browser, and another browser, and like 30 tabs. But those tabs don't... ignore the amount of tabs that I have. I have to do a lot of research. That's also why I can't show those tabs, because I don't know if those tabs are appropriate, but they are cannabis tabs. Mostly just on what terpenes do what and such, because that's what I'm trying to study right now. What terpene does what, and which type of effects are certain things people want, basically. I do have 400 bucks. I can wait a little bit. Oh, I have customers. I guess the downside if you don't pay attention. The customers wait. And it wasn't you. Well, for me, I don't know why it is that I can't sleep early. The only times I can, and I know this sounds bad, is when I smoke. But I don't smoke to go to sleep. But the nice part about it is if I am like, okay, this is gonna be a bad night. What I do is like 3-4 hours before I want to sleep, I'll go out. Take a drag or two. And then... Or take a drag or two, take a joint. I enjoy the high a little bit and then I go to bed. Once the high dies down, I get tired. I go to bed and boom. It's the only times that I've been consistently being able to fall asleep. Normally I used to take melatonin. I should restock my shelves. I should indeed. Especially those. Boop. Yeah, I'll buy 2 of those. People keep buying the boxes, which is a good thing. I can actually afford 2 of these, probably. Oh, great. I might not be able to afford them because I also need these ones. I'm just short. Who needs sleeves anyways? I only need 1 of you. There we go. And I can still buy sleeves. There's not as many. We'll buy 2 packets. Okay, big order. $36 Pokemon packs for a Halloween special. That sounds like a lot of fun. The thing is, I probably wouldn't... Like, for me, myself, if I do card openings, which I could, I would do Magic the Gathering. Because that's the game that's being played mostly here. And I have a lot of friends that play it. Actually, I have another streamer friend that does card openings as well with Magic the Gathering. Oh, the worst part is, he had a thing going with if you know, donate 50, then he has to cut the pack and then open it. And he did that, and there was a card in like 400 bucks worth. It was insane. I don't know if I can find this clip. But yeah, he cut the card and then he checked it, and yeah, a card that was 200 bucks was in there. So he cut the pack for 50 bucks and lost 150 because of it. But that's part of the game. That's part of the fun of it. He said he didn't mind. It's part of the fun. Okay, there we go. Those shelves are full. That shelf is somewhat full. I think my next purchase would be the upgraded version, but they cost 500. It's just a little bit of a nice looking one, so I think they sell a little bit better. They might be a little bit more expensive, however. But I guess that's typical. I probably should also pay my bills soon. Lots of stuff to buy. How long do I have for my bills? That's the important question. Because they do tell you, and every day it just gets more expensive. Like 68 is not too bad. Both of those are not too bad. Ooh, how long for the 9 more days? Ooh, I should have gone a better option, but I didn't have the money for it, so. Guess customers realized we were out, and as soon as we have them, they buy them. $15 back. And there's our next customer. But yeah. Oh, I have a WhatsApp message. That's Dashi just saying, okay, that's not that important, luckily. Don't need my dashboard. Okay, there we go. I got a bunch of weird messages. Oh, that is one thing that I still am a little bit, well, not sad, but so ever since I got a Canadian phone number, I've had for the first time ever to deal with a spam call every 3 hours or something now. Like, I'm at the point of just saying, okay, I'm not gonna fill out my phone number anywhere anymore, because the previous person that owned this number gave up their number, or I don't know what they did, but their number leaked, and they call me, and they gave me, they call me David for some reason. For those who curious, David is not my real name when I pick up. And when I say, oh, this is the wrong number, they say, oh, who are we calling with? I never give them a straight answer, but I ask them, well, what's this call about? And then they go into a whole spew about that they saw that one of the Windows computers on the same network as my phone is having issues, so, and then try to make a whole excuse about it. What do you mean, David? I don't know what it is about the name David, but it's not a bad name, it's just, we'll give her a buck. I just met you, and this sounds crazy, but here's my number. You call me, maybe? Oh. 50 cents. And 15 bucks. What I do like, though, about Canada, if you live in Alberta, which is where I live, well, it depends, of course, where you live. Alberta, the numbers always start with 403. I kind of like that. Because that's how you know if somebody is from here or not. If I get people in my store and ask them for, hey, do you have a phone number with us? And they say yes, that means that they are part of the chain. Part of the rewards program that they have at the store. Which goes only through the whole of Alberta. And not BC or anything. The rules, the reason why is because the rules are a little bit weird with cannabis in Canada. Because every province decides their own rules. So here in Alberta, I'm only allowed to have a maximum of 30 grams on me at all times. If I have more and the cops find out, it's a charge, a trafficking charge. Of course, they're not gonna bust you over like 2-3 grams, but if you're like traveling like with 60 grams, then yeah, they will bust you for that. But if I go to BC, which is where Vancouver is, the laws are a little bit more lenient there, and the maximum limit is more. But not only that, you're also allowed other stuff to buy. An example would be shrooms. I could drive to BC, buy some of the shrooms, go back to Alberta, but if I get caught with them in Alberta, I'm in trouble because they're not allowed in Alberta. They are allowed in Vancouver or in BC, which creates a really confusing system. And we have BC, Alberta, Ontario, I think it is. ON. I don't know. I forgot all the different provinces that we have. But those type of things can definitely create confusion. Asking price 20 bucks? Sure. It's worth 29. And I might sell those cards. I might be like, I want to have every card at least once. I keep forgetting. I also keep saying that I would open them. So, here we are. Card opening. Ooh, we got an angel. Not bad. Ooh, a mummy. Nothing too special. Welcome back. We're just opening cards. Oh, that's the evolution, so you need the lower card to get... Okay. I kind of would like to play this card game. I think that would be fun. Boop, boop, boop. I do think they were trying to make something like that. I did see the roadmap at the beginning screen. And... Oh, that was actually a good card. Looked like a good card. $6 worth. That's not too shabby. Okay, we're almost done, hopefully. Oh, that was a golden card, though. Okay, their outline kind of says what type of card they are, and then their value is higher if they're silver or gold, or... I don't know if there's a higher one, but... Okay, let's see what you have. I'll give you 150 for it. Boop, 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 boop. 27. There we go. Box full. Next box. No more space. There we go. Oh, this is the other cards. I thought this was an empty box. Almost threw it out. And I guess good thing I just refilled them because he bought them right away for. It's this box that's empty. Still have a spray in there. There we go. Boop. Oh. One thing that I think is kind of funny at where I work. So sometimes, you know, I need some rolling paper or I need an accessory. Yesterday, I needed a pushing stick. Or a, you know, dampening stick. However you want to call it. Basically, if it's in your joint, you just use that stick to push it all down a little bit, so it's a little bit more compact. Oh, he wants to give me his card in trade of that card. This card is worth... I'm in the way. Come on, move out of the way. There. 32. Well, that one is 35, so yeah. I'll accept that. Is this stream rated 18 yet? I'm surprised it isn't. 12. Also, if he doesn't leave the store, he gets a spray. Okay, he left the store. But yeah, no, as far as I know, all that I've said still doesn't fall underneath the 18 plus law. So I don't have, or the 18 plus thing. Just not kids. YouTube is really weird with the guidelines. But I've been skimming through them. Well, skimming, I've been trying to read through them as well. Which... there is a lot of legal BS in there. Do I recommend reading it? No. Don't waste your time. You hear that, kids? You block joints, try it. Well... so that's the weird part. It's the same with banning kids on YouTube. If your streams are... well, 18 plus. Why am I still opening this book? They can still see your streams. They just can't chat. That's it. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Don't. Exactly. Just don't. Wait until you're 25, at the very least. That's when the brain stops growing and such, and... they can't join then. That's the thing. I could still join my streams with my other account that I purposefully put on a lower age. That's the weird part. Like, I have a few test accounts, of course. You know, I need to test stuff. I could still join my streams. That's the... I guess maybe it is because I'm the parent account? Because it is a sub... Well, it's an account underneath this... Well, not underneath this account. It's an account... if you are underage, like if you feel in you're under 18, you need a over 18 account holder to say, okay, I'll make sure that they don't watch anything bad. But you don't always need that. I didn't say anything yet to her. I'll give you $2. So also, not always. They can join still. If, however... So the way it works, from what I've read at least, the way it works, if it thinks you're underage, depending on the content that you watch, or something like that, they determined it. Because, actually, I do remember something about this. What was it again? With my original account, so the account before this account, basically, my YouTube account before this account, the thing with that was, when I was 14 or 15, I made that account. Up until I was, I think, around 20, I did get, for the first time ever, I joined multiple streams as such. I watched people, all types of 80+ streams, all fine. Then I went to a stream when I was like 20, 21, and it said out of nowhere, oh yeah, no, you need to be 18, but you need to prove it now. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to. I'm not going to send my ID to you guys. Oh, and he does stink, yes. Oof. Mr. Stinky. But the weird part about it is that 2 weeks later, I could see that stream anyways. I never sent him my ID with that account. I can log in on that account right now, and it's not a age-verified account. I can watch whatever I want on it. Which is the weird part. But that account still is not rated on an age. As far as I know. I might have filled in back then that I was 18 then, so that would mean that that account probably is now 40 or something. I don't know. I don't feel like doing math. That might be the case, yeah. I don't know. Can I check that out? I have my phone right here. I still have access on that other account. Just because I use that account for email for games as such. I don't feel like getting all types of spam on my YouTube account, email as such. Or it's a scanning your other accounts linked as a... Oh, that might actually be. But, well, nowadays I am verified on YouTube as, you know, my age. But up until I didn't fill in all my tax forms and things like that they needed for the payments, which, again, I still don't get because they want my Canadian tax form and not my Dutch tax forms, which is kind of a BS. But, oh well. I can't get paid by YouTube up until I'm a permanent resident in Canada, apparently. Because right now, I'm kind of in a gray zone. Because I'm not long enough in Canada to get my tax forms, which will be in December. Because there aren't any known tax things, forms, and stuff like that about me yet. Only about the jobs that I worked. So, to get the government to give me one of those forms, I need to have paid the tax forms and done the tax form stuff. Which normal people in Canada do. Even when you're a kid, your parents do it for you. So you could request those. You start the day off with a stinkered. Boop. So I can see how much YouTube is holding right now for me. Up until I fill those forms in, and then they'll send it to me. But yeah, sadly, in those contracts, they even tell you you're not allowed to tell people how much you make. At least not on YouTube. No, but of course there are people that can actually see that. I think one of the only people that can see that, and it's not even Dashy, I think is Foxy. I don't know if I gave you the rights to see that stuff, because you are a mod manager, I think, in those regards, but I'm not entirely sure if I put Foxy that high or not. Or if that is always, that's only for the owner. Maybe that's the only thing that nobody else sees except for me. Sorry, about what? Oh, that you could see how much I make. Because YouTube is somewhat strict about it. I'm not allowed to say how much I make. But you were looking at Pokemon cards, you know what? Fair enough. I think you can see as well. It's an easy check. Basically for people that are mods, they can go into, I think you have the rights to go into YouTube Studio underneath my YouTube Studio. So for those who don't know what YouTube Studio is, it's basically your backend. That's where you can see your subscribers and stuff. I don't know if you have the tab of earnings. I don't know if you would have that. Memberships, you might. But all the other stuff, I don't. Your backend is in your chair? Which chair? I can be a chair if you want me to. I don't mind going on all fours. I mean, what? Sure, we'll give you 25 bucks for it. Boop. Nobody heard that, by the way. Might also not be the smartest. You can't sit on my back, but you can sit on my hips or my shoulders, where basically I have support with my arms or my legs. Just not in the middle of my back. That will hurt. That might not be great for my back. Oh no. We're out of the stink spray. Hold on. Boop. We'll buy 2 packs. But what if I ask nicely? I mean, what? I mean, I would never be dirty like that. Boop. Oh, you mean cuff cuff? Oh, no, I meant the total. But I'll send you a screenshot because I don't care. Foxy sees that, but basically, there's Foxy. I had to do it on my phone because that's what I have on me. And that's where I always have all my YouTube stuff on anyways. If I said stuff, except for the... Well, I'm not even on that list. If you want to be. I mean, depends on what list though. I have a few lists where people can be on. I'm not gonna elaborate what type of lists they are. Wait. What list can you be on? Ah. I think Foxy will kill me if I say that. You know what? You're on the list at the person I would smoke a joint. Okay. Okay, DM it. Oh. Joey didn't send a super chat or sticker. Oh no. Ah. That is a. I mean, that is a good list to be on. I would share my grass. Okay, no smoking. Fine. I'll share my Canadian grass with you. You got a shop on YouTube? Yeah, I can get a shop on YouTube. I just don't have a shop. That's the problem. I don't have any merch. And the problem is, the original idea of getting merch... Oh, that's 120. Let's not do that. Also, I mean, if people want to pay for that, I'll do tie-high pick. I'll wear tie-highs, maid dress, whatever people... Oh no, that's only Wissy fans. Never mind. Still have to set that up. And a boop. Oh, that's such a cute sticker. And thank you, Joey. Oh my god, I love that sticker. That is... Oh! Oh my god. I just got the worst mental image for a second. The problem was, with my image, for some reason, that water wasn't blue. Indeed, Joey, you made me wet. Oh my god, that's so awful. I am somewhat interested in which one that was, though. That's the inputs. Oh, interactions YouTube. That's probably the one that's in. Oh no, now I need to find one. So these are the pre-made ones for YouTube. I have to look through everything. Spawn sticker from online. What does this do actually? I don't know what half of these do. And this should start them, but... Oh, you can send stickers. Okay. That is Super Chat. Super Chat spawns those stickers. Whee! And my camera... Oh. Okay, my camera didn't work because there was a damn fly on the lens. Oh. There. Ooh, more stickers. I can even put stickers in, it says. Open folder. This is the sticker folder, it says. But that's stuff for another time. I'm looking for... the water. For props. Oh, there's more underneath here. Okay. Launch liquids. Another launch liquids. Oh, that's gift and that's YouTube membership. Okay. Oh, and we can change the color here. There's a bit of a U in there. There, that should fix that. There we go. Milk. So, where is your 10% cut? With YouTube. You could see that, right? Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay. Milk. Milk. So, that price that you see, Foxy, and the date, they won't pay that until the tax forms are completed. That is just YouTube not knowing that the tax forms are completed. So that is basically every month I get that quota. But yeah, you do get the 10% cut. Don't you worry. Yeah, that's how the finger painting happened on... Wait, what type of... Oh yeah, you can see it as well. I think. At least it looks different than my screen. So it's good to know that you can at least see that as well. Oh, I do gotta suggest that to Dashi though. I would love that. Oh, that's a toonie. I needed to give a loony. That's what I'm supposed to call them, because these are Canadian dollars. He wants 11, market price is 12, we'll give him 11. Boop. I played tic-tac-toe with myself. It's really fun. I'll believe that, yeah. I am curious though how Raz would react to that. I don't think Raz would care. Well, I probably would kick him out of the room or something like that. Wait, I have another box out here. Oh, more deodorant. Oops. There we go. For those that stink and don't wanna, they can now take a shower. Or a deodorant thingy. I'm trying to think of... There was something at my work as well that is... Well, not like finger painting each other, but... Like getting the dots. Not adding a dot is really dangerous because I can spend $1,000 on a card on accident. Whoop, 15. My shells are getting empty. But this probably will be the last selling day for today. I did say I want to upgrade the shop, right? But I also have to pay my bills. So first we pay the bills. And then we'll go for a renovation of 300. So the store should be a little bit bigger. That is really not a lot bigger. There are a lot of items. But I just wanted room for this one. Which is not gonna fit, but place it there for now. We'll place this one in the corner. Stream started 1 hour late for me, so... I mean, technically I already streamed an hour more. Normally I stream 2 hours. This stream is already 3 hours. Because there is a clear reason for all that. So I've been a little bit playing the same game and I kind of got... Because I kind of got tired of a lot of stuff. Because a lot of stuff was happening. And Dashi actually helped me out a little bit with stuff. Finding games, things like that. Because the biggest problem I had, I would wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I don't have a lot of time to actually set up a new stream or a new game, or I don't have new game, this stuff. You are, Joey. And same Foxy. No Man's Sky. I still have to stream No Man's Sky, indeed. Which I do think is a fun game to play on stream. Boop. Oh, I forgot to check one thing actually in my Discord. Let's see. Because I haven't actually changed some things that I should have changed that a long time ago. Guess I have to do that after stream. Oop. There. Objection? Wait. What do I say in court? Good question. I won't... I plead the fifth. There you go. Oh, talking about Joey. No, I totally forgot that I have a VIP roles. So, welcome to the VIP puppies in the Discord. No bad, no, it's a great combination. The chaos we can create. I totally forgot that I had that. But, there you go, Joey. We have to have a stinker. There we go. And uh-huh. 5-7 or 5-2 makes 7. Boop. For my mental health, donations are welcome at support. And I banned Foxy. You would have to royally mess up Foxy for me to ban you. I mean, you have to mess up badly. Badly. Do I get to see inside secret channels now? I do think you have a few channels that other people don't. Which is... Let me open my thingy so I can actually see that. Settings. And then roles. There we go. I probably should put this on a bigger screen so I can actually see. The VIP puppies. Permissions. I have 5 people in here? Well, okay. Remove you. You don't need to be in there. Rafelte is a VIP puppy. Mimi is a VIP puppy, which are mod. Dashi is one, which he is a co-owner of the server. So, congratulations, Joey. You are the only person, except for me, but I have the VIP tag because actually I'm gonna take it off as well. There you go. Joey, you are now the only one that's a VIP puppy. Because Foxy is not, because she's a mod. All my other mods are not, because they are mods. We do have a lot of people in NSFW. I'm not gonna expose them though. But where is the special... Oh yeah, we have VIP chats? Oh, I didn't know that. Apparently we have VIP chat. Where the VIPs can't get in. Wait. I must have messed up. Yeah, so these are the VIP chat, but I don't have the VIPs added to it. So let's do that. VIP puppies. I have a lot of different ones. Who added the bottom one? Wait. Oh, that's why. Okay, my bad. I have to do that in this one specifically. Somehow. In the category VIP chats. Mute, edit category. Permissions. Who has it? Oh, Wisca, I do. I have a... Oh, wait, the bottom... Wait. Oh, then I know who did it. That damn Dashi. Server owner, fiance, dynamo bots. I just realized something. Wait a second, I'm gonna test something. So, one thing that I can do as, you know, a moderator of this channel, if I go to settings and then role, I can look as if I'm in that role. Now the question is, I think Foxy is the only waffle guard. View the server as this. So Joey, I have some news for you. That VIP chat, only Dashi and I can read what is in there. None of the mods can, unless they have the VIP role, which they don't, because they're the mods. Unregulated chat. I mean, what? Oh, you can too? Oh, yeah, you're a waffle guard though. A waffle guard is a bit different. Oh no, I'm looking as waffle guard. Maybe I do have the guard. I do have the guard puppies in there probably. Nope. Wait, so if I have both of those? Wait, which role does Foxy have that she can see that one? You're not in the fiance group. That should be only Dashi. But as you can see, as soon as I add the fiance, everything is visible. It's already chatting there. Who could it be? I'll figure all that out later. Boop. Look in the VIP chat. I guess that's one way to do it. I gave myself... Wait, waffle guards are in here, however, so... What if I... Bye, Foxy! Unregulated chat, let's go! Okay, no, I'll get Foxy back. Let's see, how do I add a channel? I'll just add the waffle guards, because they're the highest tier guards. To the role as well. Waffle guards should be able to... I think guard pups as well, but I'm gonna think about the guard pups for now. There we go, Foxy's back. But yeah, these are the only ones in the VIP chat. For now. The most of the time I just do the VIP chat manually, so... I mean... I can't scare anyone except... Oh, trust me. We might be scarring you. Or we might be all sharing pictures with each other. And trying to scar each other, but actually... I should probably end the stream here. I shouldn't finish that sentence. I'm just gonna go into this screen. There we go. No naughty talk. Otherwise, Foxy might be mad at me. And I don't want that. Especially because she can see the VIP chat. She can see what's going on there. I have a whole camera... Oh. Okay, I don't have a whole camera roll, but I do have 2 pictures that I was going to send. But I'll do all that later. For now, I will color the night. And I'm gonna see, because I keep forgetting to do stuff. Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, I am gonna color the night for today. I'll be back someday. I don't know when. Next week is also gonna be crazy. The week after that, I should be to a new schedule again. I can really quickly check my work app. Yep. When is next stream? Let's see. When do I have a break next? Because one of my biggest problems right now is because I'm in training week. It is chaotic. The next stream will be Monday. How to cook gone wrong. Hey, I can make ramen. But 80% of the time I still mess that up. So long. I know. The problem is I have morning shifts up until no, Sunday is my first night shift. but that's an early night shift because that's Sunday. I might be able to do either Tuesday or Wednesday another stream as well. You won't survive for that long. Let's see. Friday I work from 9 till 3. Same with Saturday. Sunday from 1:30. I could theoretically do that, but that would be a short stream. So I think it's better if I just do Monday. So for now, have a good day, everybody. Have a beautiful night. Oh, question. In self-promo, Discord links are out? That came out weird. Discord links allowed in the self-promo. You know what? Yes, they are. Hereby. So, yeah. Just make sure that you tell them, you know, that it's not going to be a scam thing. That is, hey, I'm a music artist because I know you make your music. And if you want to see more, you can go to this link and maybe post one of your songs down there. Just a suggestion. Then people can hear your music and then they can be like, yes, I'm a scam. Yes, you are. That's why you're the waffle guard. I don't see self-promo. No. Foxy, I would almost say Foxy is part of the stream. So if Foxy promotes Foxy, I actually joined the thing. But Foxy shouting out Foxy. Oh, never mind. I so do. Oh, okay. But I became a chat mascot. Foxy, I still have a small plan that I would love to have, but it will be a while before I can make something like that. But basically, a small Foxy model or a small fox in the bottom of the screen somewhere with a few commands that Foxy can, you know, with a command or something like that you can control them, but all that is going to be having a lot of work, and I still need a Foxy image at that point, but that will be all in the future. But imagine though, a small Foxy in the screen. Need my AVI up, image. I mean, if it's a 3D model, an image is good enough. I think. I hope. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that plan yet. It's just a really, really loose plan, so don't send me anything yet until I figured out the plan. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I was ending the stream. Yes. For now, have a beautiful day and have a beautiful night. I picked a 3D model from Melon. I need to retexture it. Send me the textures, and I might see what I can do for you. I textured my own model, and I'm currently working on... Oh, I don't know if I can tell that. Okay. Don't tell anybody that I told you guys live on stream. Dashi has a new model. I already said that actually before. That's the model I'm working on, but his design is a little bit complex. It's more complicated than, yeah. Oh yeah, he told you personally, yeah. His plans. Has he told you the name? But it's good that he told his plan. We're stalling so long, and yes, we are. But I kind of like chatting with all you guys. That's the thing. But, yes. I am going to call it because I still have laundry and dishes to do. If I don't go now, I'm going to forget about it. And then I'm going to have to do laundry tomorrow. For now, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. Exactly, that's why we got Discord. I'll be back Monday. Hope to see y'all then. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye.